Hello, Chain Gang. Welcome back to the 4 Chains Travel and our 4 Chains in Vegas playlist. Today we are covering the second in our series of resorts that attempt to be all-encompassing so you can experience your entire vacation within the realm of one hotel. We already did the Park MGM, and today we are going to do New York, New York. We are going to give you a full room tour. In addition, we are going to show you the pool. Obviously, we're going to show you the entrance there with Angie. We're going to show you the gym, the casino, the unbelievable array of restaurants. We're going to tell you the best secret Cirque du Soleil deal in all of Vegas. We're going to show you the Hershey's store, and at the end, we're going to show you the arcade. Not everybody's interested in that, so we'll save that part for the end. But welcome to New York, New York.
We are at room 972 at New York, New York. Let's check it out. Okay, the bathroom is here on the right. It's a single vanity, single sink, full-size shampoo and body wash. I don't see any conditioner in here. That's unusual. That's going to be a problem for some people.
That's rare. This is the first Bonvoy hotel we've been in that doesn't have the conditioner, so that's important to you. I guess that's something to know. And
otherwise, it looks like the shower is fine. Again, single sink.
Angie hates the single sink because she says I'm very messy.
He's incredibly messy.
Yeah.
There's body lotion and hand soap over here. Towels. It's got a cute New York modern vibe. Hair dryer, and I assume a magnifying mirror for putting in contacts, putting on makeup. I don't know. Full-size mirror. From the onset, this room looks in design very similar to where we just came from across the street at Park MGM. Very modern, very sleek, not huge, which I love. I love a compact room that just has everything you need. There's a nice red velvet sofa over here. Cute little, I forgot what that light is called, and I'm not sure how to turn it on.
That's really weird. It's like it's part of that red thing.
But that's just the core.
What is that?
Okay, so anyway, it looks like there are outlets and USB chargers on the nightstands. Cute lamps side there. They don't have a closet per se, like, you know, a traditional closet. They have these kind of armoires. You've got your ice bucket here. That looks like that's got a vent in it for like HVAC. Some drawers. Yeah. Your flat screen TV, a bench to put stuff on. There are some more outlets and a USB charger here. And over here is very little space. If you're hanging clothing and you have a ton of clothing, which we don't, this is not a problem for us, but if you're gonna be here for like a week and you have a bunch of stuff to hang up, that could be a problem for you. Very narrow. Also, your ironing board and ironer in there. There's a safe down here. There's more hanging space here. So if you have shirts, pants, whatever, skirts, I didn't see that at first, so you probably will be fine. A couple more drawers and some shelves here. A table, 2 chairs, and a pretty nice view. We've got the roller coaster on the right. We've got MGM Grand right across the street. And on the left, you can see the pedestrian walkway there, and you can also see the Walgreens, the Denny's, the Hard Rock Cafe, Ross. You know, if you've seen our Vegas videos before, you know that we are a huge fan of the Walgreens. We always go there first as soon as we arrive in Vegas to get our bottled water, any snacks, if you forgot anything like sunblock or other toiletries.
If they've seen us before, they know the main thing we get is that big jug of vodka. If you've seen our Park MGM video, that is the park right there. She said that's across the street. People might quibble in the comments, but there is a street between. I think in Vegas people think of across the street as across the strip. So you're probably thinking it's next door, but both are probably true. Yeah, that roller coaster is right there. Now, I should tell you, we used our free nights from our Here Comes a Roller Coaster Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card, the welcome offer, to get these rooms. So the rooms were free. If you use My Vegas, you can ride that roller coaster for free as well.
We're not, I was happy with so many things at Park MGM, except the bed. The bed was not comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious about, I don't know, too soon to tell. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me. I like a nice, comfortable bed. So we're going to go bet on a bunch of sports, and hopefully our winning streak will continue. If you've been following our stuff, we're up almost $39,000 on this trip, but that includes the poker winnings. So we will get back to you and let you know.
It's definitely good to leave Vegas up more than you came with.
That's for sure.
Okay, everybody always wants to know about the pool as you look at the beautiful Angie there. I would say the pool at the New York is a bit of a mixed bag. There's only one main pool, but it is of a decent size. The thing I really liked is the roller coaster. It's just kind of cool to be chilling out on a chaise lounge and the roller coaster comes by and everybody screams. I would say that the water itself is nice. I'm going to get in it in a minute here. The drinks, they are expensive, but they're expensive at every hotel. They do have people that will come along and bring it to you. The vibe was good. They do allow kids. I always get in the water because there's always a big variety of cleanliness. It's not Aria clean, but it's certainly cleaner than, say, the Excalibur. There's a hot tub, as you can see. This is the view actually from the gym. There are always people in there. I only like getting in the hot tub if it's just Angie and I. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and show you the gym. Also a mixed bag of mediocre size. Better than Excalibur, far short of, say, Park MGM or Aria or the Cosmopolitan. This machine right here needs a couple of handles so you can do the pec fly. And they have a pull-up bar, but the ceiling's so low you can't really do pull-ups. So there you see me stretching out. There's a decent amount of free weights, as you can see. And it really excels in terms of cardio. You see the treadmills there. Those are not ellipticals. Those are arc striders. And they also have a regular bike and an incumbent bike. But listen, who cares about the gym? Let's get to the casino. This casino is nice. In general, I would say this probably has the most engaging interior of anything that I've ever seen. It's like going through New York. If you've never been to New York, it's much cleaner, much nicer. They have all of the modern machines, all those slot machines with the progressive payouts that you like. It's light during the day. It's dark, as you can see here, at night. That's what it looks like during the day. And it has the Game of Thrones slots, and that's the most important slot to me. I would tell you my one criticism is the sports book. Angie and I do a lot of sports betting. This is more of a sports nook than a sports book. The video makes it look bigger than it is. The screens are all small. They have some chairs, but they're not really chairs where you would sit there for an extended period of time watching the game.
Okay, we're going to talk about the different types of eating at New York. And there are casual, specialty, and quick eats. We're going to start with the casual options. First, we have Tom's Watch Bar. This is a type of sports bar type scenario. And we have Beer House next. You can see the descriptions there and what some of the choices are.
Beer House is one of the ones that is outdoors in the park at MGM.
Next, we have America. A lot of people like to have breakfast at that location. We personally had breakfast this morning at Chin Chin, which has a breakfast buffet.
Later on in this video, we are going to do an extensive thing on Chin Chin because it is the best buffet deal in Vegas and an outstanding choice.
The next casual eats option is Broadway Burger Bar and Grill. And then we have 48th and Crepe. That has obviously crepes.
And they're cheaper than, a lot of people were saying the crepes place is closed at Paris Hotel, which it is. These crepes are supposed to be better and they're also less expensive.
Then we've got Gonzales y Gonzales for some Mexican fare. And then lastly, we have the in-room dining. So if you want to have room service, you can click on the QR code there and pull up the menus. I think that will be a good resource. Next, we're going to go.
There's the QR code there. Sorry about that. The camera's very heavy.
Next, we are going to do the specialty restaurants, and there are 3 of those. There's Gallagher's Steakhouse.
Very costly, but delicious. And they have the steaks displayed outside. It will make your mouth water.
It's a really nice ambiance as well.
Every trip to Vegas has to have a splurge meal, and this is not a bad choice.
Then we have Il Fornaio, I believe is how it's pronounced.
That's the bakery or the baking. Fornaio is to bake. What's great about that, there's the QR code here you can see, but we're going to show you the menus. We ate there because the happy hour at this restaurant has a really great reputation, and I think after eating there, it's deserved, if you agree, honey.
I agree. I really enjoyed the happy hour there yesterday, and also a very nice setting.
The design of the interior is like one of those fancy restaurants actually in Italy, but honestly one of the ones that caters towards tourists. This is not what you want to go to if you're actually in Italy. You want more of a mom and pop feel. We've got videos on that in our 4 Chains in Italy playlist, but the happy hour you just have to do. I'm going to show you the pour on the glass of wine. That was very inexpensive. We tried to do an awkward toast here. Just no romance is ever gonna work for me here. That's not my thing. But these pizzas are just an absolute bargain compared to some of the just insane prices we're going to show you later on in this tour.
The third one is 9 Fine Irishmen, and they have entertainment there as well. The fish and chips is what I would have if I was going to go to this restaurant.
It's really expensive, but it's also outstanding, and the decor is great.
Yeah. Okay, and finally, we have the Quick Eats.
Now, as Angie brings this up, let me warn you. These are fast food type places, but you have to understand, just because it's fast food does not mean that that's a way to save money over the dining place, the sit-down places, because in a lot of cases, it is not. Though, if you could go back to the Village Streets option, this includes a lot of stuff. Greenberg's Deli, which is the thing that the most people recommend for us. It has a great $8.95 breakfast burrito and coffee for free deal.
Actually, Greenberg and Sons Deli and Il Fornaio, the Italian place we just featured, are great examples of the fact that New York, more than any other casino in Las Vegas, is not a you get what you pay for situation. I've seen really mixed reviews on this, and I think it's just people are going to the wrong restaurants and doing the wrong things. As you can see, these are the sandwiches that we got. We got a couple of different ones. Both of them look absolutely fantastic, and it was at a reasonable price.
But there's a lot of other ones. Hot dogs.
Please let us know in the comments if you've been to the hot dog place. The prices look reasonable, but we just did not get there, so I'm really curious.
Fish and chips, all that kind of stuff.
What's interesting about Fulton Fish Fry is they also sell fish and chips, and we talked to 3 people that thought they were just as good as 9-5 Irish.
And the atmosphere is really, really nice. It feels like you're walking through the streets of New York, but they're a lot cleaner and stuff like that. We'll show you some footage here.
The goal here is to have a wide variety of restaurants and have it look like New York back in the day. So there's a bunch of other different shops. I think it's a cool atmosphere. You should be aware they're all fake. You can't get paint or your keys made here, and you certainly cannot get karate lessons at this place.
The Hello Kitty Cafe is actually outside also at the park.
Same thing with Shake Shack, which is next.
Nathan's Famous is actually...
It says Nathan's Famous, but as you can see, it's also like a cheesesteak place, and it's costly. It's not, don't think that it may taste cheap, but it's not cheap. All right, Wing Zone, this is the other side. There's an escalator that takes you there. This is a great example. I mean, I like Wing Zone. I've done consulting work for Wing Zone and stuff. But like, here's a great example. New York Pizzeria. A large pepperoni pizza is $52. And we had the pizza that we mentioned before for the happy hour, and it was really, really outstanding, and it was only $14 for mine. You can get a margarita pizza for $10 happy hour, so, you know, you can spend a lot of money even though it's fast food. And then Luke's, we didn't see this. This is supposed to be at the park. Can you make in the comments below, is this actually there?
Yes, we definitely did not see it. We looked for it. Maybe they've removed this since recently, I don't know, but we definitely did not see that. Starbucks, you've got that in the lobby right off of the elevator. And this hotel, like almost all of them in Vegas, you're not going to find coffee makers in any of the rooms here.
However, it does give you the opportunity to try this alternative coffee shop. We had multiple people recommend it, saying that the coffee is better than the Starbucks, and the snacks they offer are considerably better than the Starbucks. So please let us know whether you agree. The Coyote Ugly, you should know, has a cover charge at times. And then here is another pizza option. It's still expensive, but not as expensive. Duel is a piano bar where, you know, with obviously dueling pianos. It's a late night thing. As you can see here, it opens up at 8 o'clock, closes at 2 a.m. A lot of people my age pretending like they are considerably younger than my age, which I don't want to make it sound like I'm making fun. I think that's just great. A little Def Leppard cover here. They were getting their drink on and enjoying it. I want to point out that we are not covering Chin Chin in this video, as I promised before, just because I ran out of time. But we are going to cover it in a video about Las Vegas buffets. But spoiler alert, it is absolutely awesome. And I know New York is advertised as having no buffet, but it actually does, and it's amazing. Okay, here we go. You've waited long enough. You see the $49 offer there? You'll see it everywhere. That is not the deal that I'm talking about that's so amazing for this Mad Apple show. As you can see, you can pay over $200 for a ticket at any Cirque du Soleil show, but scroll on over and hit that $25 button. Those must be terrible seats, right? Nope. They are there. Where is that? That is on the stage. That is us sitting in them. That staircase is part of the set. It's unbelievable. This is before the show even starts. You get to be on the stage. I decided to pose with this thing, and we did a couple of those poses. It was a lot of fun. There's me doing Cody Rhodes. And here's the menu for the bar. We'll take, it doesn't really matter, we'll take the margarita.
Margarita. Yeah. How about you, ma'am? Because almost starts already. I close it.
I will have the passion fruit, please.
Passion fruit margarita?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry. Because you're nice, I put more tequila for you guys.
Oh, yes.
What's that? The shot's $70, but I give you free.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
For you guys.
Oh my God, you're the best.
Yeah. Because the shot's $70, but I give you free.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, only I charge $2, okay?
You're the man.
And there I am paying with Marriott Bonvoy.
There you go.
Always
Thank you so much.
use
Thank you, sir.
the card for the hotel when you are at the hotel. But I want to say this show was absolutely great. It had the second best music of any show we'd ever been to other than the Beatles' Love, which is temporarily closed. It was all New York-based songs or songs by New York artists. Lots of good acrobatics. They also had comedians and magicians, but when you're sitting On the stage there, the cast members do a lot of high-fiving and interacting with you. Yes, that thing is attached to her hair, and it was really spinning around. At least she was attached. I don't like the things. It makes me uncomfortable when they're not attached. But boy, oh boy, somebody needs to let me know what kind of shampoo she has. Now, you might be wondering about this footage. This is the one Cirque du Soleil show, if you are another content creator out there, that allows you, no connection there, that allows you to record, and they request that you hashtag, boy, that guy's a great dancer. Oh, wait, no, that's me. They allow you, these trick shots are great, to do it, and they want you to just tag them in it, which is certainly fine. I didn't enjoy this part. Maybe you will, but they are not attached here. When they were inside the wheel, it was scary. When they climbed outside of the wheel, I was like, yeah, I'm not down with this. But overall, this is the best secret in Vegas, $25 to sit on the stage for this. Now, one thing people have done entire videos about is this Hershey's situation. It starts with a chocolate bar. Everybody was getting like chocolate martinis and stuff like that. That bar was packed every single night. You go in here. Hershey's, for the longest time, was the best-selling candy bar in the world. Now it's actually Reese's, but they don't mind because it is the same company, and there's more Reese's stuff at this store than there actually are, Hershey's products. But if you like Reese's, this is an absolute must, or the one in New York. Hershey's Kisses, same thing. I'm not a fan of Hershey's Kisses, but they have every variety you have ever heard of, and you can get it by weight. You order it by weight. Not a bargain, but still, you're on vacation. Might be a good time to treat yourself. You see how it works there in terms of dispensing it. Milkshakes. Now, this is not true if you live in the St. Louis area. The best milkshake in the country has always been Ted Drew's. But if you don't live to St. Louis and aren't going there, this is about as good as it gets. That is a peppermint Kit Kat milkshake. You got to be kidding me. But that's not the only dessert. Look at these eclair puff type things with Reese's and Kit Kats in them and all that kind of stuff. And when you leave, you're going to be sad. But when you leave, there's another Hershey's S'mores store where they make Hershey's s'mores hot and fresh for you. Now, moving on to the arcade, I put this at the end, so if, kids are going, or you have kids, they want to do it. But let's just say this. It was almost all adults that were in this arcade kind of reliving their childhood when they used to go to the beach with their parents. But that's the machine that always looks too good to be true. We also put this at the end of our Excalibur review because they have a very similar arcade. I would say this one is a little bit nicer, but very similar. Excalibur is also a Marriott Bonvoy Boundless. We got free rooms using that card with them, and they also upgraded our room, which was kind of nice. But they've got everything here, just maybe a little bit more updated than the Excalibur one. They have all the racing machines, and they have some new things. This one's just random. You just get a certain amount of tickets. The Rick and Morty, a lot of TV and movie based games. I'm showing you this all just because there's just no way that there's something that you like in an arcade that is not here. The redemptions for the tickets for the prizes don't go for that. That part is not as good as Excalibur. They have less Star Wars stuff. That might be my personal bias. That's the only thing I would get here. I wanted to get the Mandalorian Monopoly game. This baseball game we didn't play. We didn't see anybody else playing. This is just, if you have no skill at anything, that's just a random ticket display. Then we got the basketball game. They have both that and I think we'll show you later the shooting game. Come on! I wanted to film a strike. You're messing up my video. All right, well, I'll be honest. That lady sucked at bowling. She probably wouldn't be good at skee ball either. So I recommend that she kind of move on to maybe that random ticket game. Walking Dead. If you saw that video on our other channel, that is I think think it's the third or fourth greatest television drama of all time. If you don't agree, that means you haven't seen it. Absolutely fantastic show and looks like a fun game. It's the baseball pitch thing. It must be broken. It said my fastball was 81, and that was after a warm-up. Everybody knows my fastball must be, low to mid-90s. I'm not really sure about that. This climbing game, man, this is so fun. Like, this is one I would do regardless of the things, just for the mostly the sound effects. This guy stayed so long at the casino, he did pass away, so that was really sad. He didn't get a chance to go to the roller coaster, which is nearby. If you like shooting little bunny rabbits, they got that for you. If you like the racing games, they got that for you. Okay, overall review. I took a video of this the last night we were there just out of sentimentality. I love New York, New York. I absolutely loved it. I love the view, as you can see here. It has everything. When we were leaving, I took another sentimental shot of it. If you want a hotel and you don't want to leave it at all, I think New York, New York or Park MGM is a great choice. But in the end, I'd choose New York, New York. So please, if you want more reviews, like and subscribe and come back to the Four Chains.